Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, altcoins, Ethereum, Solana, and so much more. I got a question for you. Is this the end of the bull market? Has Bitcoin found a cycle top and now we're going to go now into a bear market and we're going to crash? Or this is just a correction before a new high? I'm going to answer you today. I'm going to show you why I don't believe this is basically the end of the bull market and we're going to see an explosive Q4. As always, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button. We post a video every single day. This video is brought to you by our partner, Bluefin, the best non-KYC exchange. We are running right now, guys, an incredible promotion. Only 4 people left. There is a link in the description to get 15% cashback bonus. So what it means that if you deposit up to $20,000, you're going to get $3,000 futures bonus for free to do whatever you want to trade the market. So hurry up, guys. Deposit your money, get your 15% bonus cash back because this is insane. Otherwise, guys, if you're interested, we also have an amazing promotion with our new partner, BTUnix, up to $400 or 25% cash back. For those of you who have a small account to get basically the same futures bonus, guys. Very, very good non-KYC exchange, guys. BTUnix, I love it for basically all of my trades. But right now, guys, let's go back into BTC and let's see where we are. 107,300. Some people are telling me right now this is the top of the bull market. I mean, what can you say? To look at like a weekly chart looking like that. If you tell me right now this is basically the end of the bull market, I don't know with what kind of metrics would you say that, but I'm going to let people believe, but I'm going to show you what I think is going to be happening. Right now, guys, you can see I'm going to go on the daily chart to show you a little bit better what is the point of the situation. You can see we are basically into a downtrend, also what we call a wave. You can see that still we haven't had a proper correction. We're just still going down basically nonstop. During the weekend, we went from 108,000 to $109,000. Ethereum had an incredible rebound. And as always, guys, with our VIP group, our Discord group, we went and bought the dip. And as you can see from here, guys, I mean, numbers talk for themselves. An amazing 25% on Solana. Then I went and closed some other position, 39%, 18%, 15%. But guys, as always, with the VIP group, this is the crypto trading hub. Whether you are a long-term trader, short-term trader, you want to learn how to trade, you are an investor, you want to really get the most out of it with this bull run, bull markets. You want to understand when to buy in spot at the right time, because I can tell you I'm going to buy heavy specific altcoins, which I think they're going to go crazy. So if you want to join, guys, the VIP group to show you every time these incredible results, there is a link in the description with a trailer as well as our trading result. But now let's go back into BTC and I'm going to show you what to look right now. Basically, as you can see today, guys, the stock market is closed, so don't expect anything too crazy. But what I'm probably thinking right now is going to be the following. BTC right now is basically looking at other metrics. It's quite bearish, but at the same time, I can see lots of accumulation of shorts, we call them late shorters, coming into this area over here, which is in between $104,000 to $107,000. My guess is going to be the following. So you can see right now we are basically still holding this nice level of diagonal support. And what I could be expecting maybe from, let's say, today to tomorrow is going to be the following. It's going to be a potential drop down to this area, to this box that you can see from here, which I highlighted. Then we're going to go from here, probably form what we call a wave. And then from here, we should be seeing a sort of a rebound. And the rebound could probably be at the breakage of our nice potential double top. You can see we had a double top from here. The double top completion should be coming around 105 to 106,000. Then what I could be expecting from there is going to be a rebound up to here, aka we can call it B wave. Okay, so you have A is coming from here, B is coming from here, and then potentially, if market makers want to be naughty and they want to scare everybody thinking this is the end, they're also going to throw a C wave. So you're going to have A, B, okay, and then you're going to have also a C wave, which could be coming probably around here. So if you actually can see from here, you can see that A, B, C, the C wave is probably going to come to our golden pocket of Fibonacci, or maybe even lower, which is sitting around $98,000. Some people say, oh, it's impossible that it's going to go that low. Guys, this is crypto. Okay. I don't know if you how long have you been here around. Crypto is a complete fuckery, is completely manipulated. So be very careful that this could be happening. However, if you're going to be able to go and have a very strong rebound from this area, do something like that and close above, okay, and have a complete change of trend, then it's going to be likely that we're going to continue to go higher. Personally speaking, the way I'm seeing right now the situation, because of the seasonality of September, typical fuckery, they want to try to basically, the market makers want to try to, scare people away. My primary scenario is going to be something like this, like an A, like a B, okay, field. We have a CME gap coming to this area, and then we're going to have a C before we're going to see some sort of like a, continuation of our uptrend. And that's probably when I'm going to go and start to say, I'm probably going to start to accumulate again. So this is the area when I'm going to start to accumulate. And of course, with the VIP, with the Discord, I will probably let my members know exactly when and which altcoins I'm going to buy. But right now, that's the situation. Are we going to go up from here? We're going to be happy. Are we going to go down to this way? I'm going to buy more. Simple as that. I'm 60-40, 60% invested, 40% in cash. So I can buy here. If you're right now here, guys, and you basically were at this point being 100% in cash, I'm sorry, but I told you so many times that, I have 40% of dry powder just in case this thing can happen. And it's happening right now. Now, what could it be the catalyst for us to go down even more? Well, very simple. We can go on the market watch and we can see what's happening. This week is going to be a little bit, I would say, nothing interesting, to be honest, apart from initial jobless claims or some, Federal Reserve people talking. But next, actually, we're going to have unemployment rate. Unemployment rate is going to be very important. So if unemployment rate comes high, then of course the Fed is going to cut rates and markets should explode. But I think very important is going to be next week, next Friday, next Thursday, September the 11th is going to be CPI. So CPI basically is going to come higher than expectation. Market is probably going to go and have this further sell-off. And if it's going to come lower than expectation, expect a big pump. Why? Because the Fed potentially is going to cut interest rates. My scenario, if I had to go like, in the future, I would probably say CPI is going to come slightly elevated. Okay. It's going to basically cause one more last drop. And the Fed is going to cut interest rates in September, causing like a wave 5. That's what I could be seeing right now. So ABC and then wave 5. That's the expectation, guys. First of all, because why? The market, the cycle, I think, is not over because of seasonality. Q4 always the strongest, and right now people think that suddenly this will never happen. Okay. Second of all, very important, guys. Inflation is a problem. Inflation is a problem. 1.67% as per August 2025. So, guys, Trueflation. This is the real measurement of inflation. That's the real one. That basically what happens. CPI lags against this one. So in 6 weeks, right, inflation is gonna still be coming down. So, am I concerned about inflation? Not at all. Like, look at this. So, what are we talking about? Are people concerned about inflation? Are people right now concerned that, oh my gosh, we're going to go down and it's going to be the end of the world? Guys, if institutions were really concerned about the inflation reacceleration and all the bullshit, you will not see a US 10-year treasury yield at 4.23%. It's still holding up well here. Okay, I'm going to give this credit, right? But if it was like a real problem of a real inflation issue that, oh my god, people were panicking that we're gonna go now to we're gonna have a recession, this one will probably spike like that because people are gonna come into government bonds. They're gonna buy government bonds, but right now that is barely is stable. So if you see this one to go down, guys, the Fed is gonna cut rates. So what are we talking about? It's another one. If investors were thinking that this is like the end of the bull market and now is the we're gonna go down and all the bullshit, then why the XY is going down? So the XY is going down on economic uncertainty. Are you kidding me? Like, of a raising inflation with the Fed not cutting rates and the DXY is going down. That's doesn't really makes sense. Next one, guys, and I think probably one of the most important. So inflation, it's again, you're accelerating, and Bitcoin dominance is at 58%. Instead of going up, is going down. Again, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, I guess it's going to be important for us to see the latest data. But macroeconomic wise, I still believe that right now we're in a situation where basically inflation is coming down. These little spikes are temporary, and I think that we're going to see the real effect of interest rates with CPI in the next few months, and I think inflation is going to come down hard. But again, that's not financial advice, pure from education point of view. Guys, let's have a look at Ethereum today as well. Ethereum, nothing has changed. Basically, what I'm saying is, oh yeah, we had a bearish engulfing candle suggesting like a little bit of a trend reversal and blah, blah, blah. Guys, Ethereum, it looks amazing, right? That's what I'm also thinking. Some people are scared right now because Ethereum is only at $4,389. Guys, we had a pump from in 3 months of like I don't know 200%. So how possibly you can think that Ethereum was going up to 7,000 in a straight line? I don't know. So right now, what we need to take into consideration is going to be the following. We had a breakout. We would like now to see a nice retest before continuing to go higher. At the moment, in my opinion, what I could be seeing is going to be Ethereum to go pump up to here. Then it's going to have a drop in the next few months down to maybe 3,600, 700, potentially. Go and retest this line from here, and then have a final pump up to 6,500, 7,000, 7,500. I don't know how much it's going to be. But what is going to be key, we have to be able to go and basically come down to this area. Is it going to come back down? Is it going to come to 3,700, 600? Definitely possible. Is it going to go to 4,000 and then explode? Maybe, yeah. But what I'm trying to say from here is that where is going to be the time where I could be buying the dip? And again, pure education-wise, you don't buy the dip here. You buy the dip whenever Ethereum is going to go down to this area. Okay, so that's what I'm basically waiting for. If I want to charge, I want to reload my ammunitions, right? With Ethereum, I'm probably going to start to buy here, 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 here. I'm not going to buy at this point. Okay, so if you're going to break down from this level again down to here, then I will be like, that's not great. Okay, that's probably we need to change our strategy. But looking at the chart from here, I would say that we can even go on a daily chart. I mean, I don't think that Ethereum basically broke that important level of support to just basically then go into a bear market. I mean, anything is possible, guys. Crypto, anything is possible. But I would say, to me, looking at the chart from this point, looking at the intersection, the confluence, I would say that ETH, if it's going to probably go down to this box from here, I think it's going to be a great opportunity to load up before it's going to go higher. So basically, it could be doing something like this, a bit of a pullback, maybe today or tomorrow, to make everybody believe we're going to go to the moon. Then another drop down to here, and then probably it's going to go higher again. That's the expectation. Okay. Now, Solana, guys. Solana, very interesting chart as well. You can see, as I told you, I don't know how many times I was saying, we need to break 220. We need to break 220. People, no, Solana now is going to go to $600,000, whatever. So if we can't break this line, okay, this is line of resistance, which I basically drew 7 months ago, I don't know how long ago. If you can't break this line, Solana is not going to be able to go higher. Simple as that. We had to go and break it forcefully like that. Once we're going to be able to break this one forcefully, then I could be seeing a continuation to the upside. Otherwise, it's going to be much more likely for Solana to go and retest lower areas. What are my areas of interest? So right now, short term, I could be seeing a rebound in Solana around maybe 185, 190 to go back and retest this line of support coming from here. Let's say 180, 185. Otherwise, if you're going to go and break this level, okay, then the next one is probably going to be a 160. And to be honest, if Bitcoin is going to go down, let's say to 98, 96, 98,000, if it's going to go down that way, then I could be seeing Solana maybe to go to 160, 170, and then finally, okay, so do something like that, go down, and then boom, probably go and explode to the upside. But always take this diagonal support resistance, right, as a reference. Once you can basically break this one and then close above, we should be able to go higher. And if it's going to go down, that I think is probably the area of maximum opportunity. But again, time will tell what is going to be happening. Now, next one, I want to talk about a little bit about altcoins as well. Altcoins, that's where we are right now. I'm going to go on the weekly chart to show you a little bit better the point of the situation. So basically, total free, the one I utilize for altcoins all the time. You can see that right now, basically, we are losing a little bit of steam. We're losing a little bit of strength. You can see that our friends, market makers, they want to basically suppress prices, of course, because why? They want to buy cheaper. I'm pretty sure. And also, let me be honest here. How are you thinking that this bull market is over with the Federal Reserve basically doing quantitative tightening? Like they're not even printing money, they're not even cutting rates, and you're thinking that the cycle is over like that, out of nowhere. I mean, maybe yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, but to me, just all of this doesn't make sense. Okay, so even with a chart like that, yeah, sure, you could be filling down to wherever you want, but to me, if I had to be more, I would say technical, what I could be thinking is going to be, which I was talking about this for like a long time. I was talking about this scenario for a while, even last time when basically we didn't get to the point. But I always said that to me, I was thinking basically total three altcoins to probably go and retest down this area around 850 to 900. So what I would say, in my opinion, that I can see right now probably altcoins to go back to this area if BTC is gonna go and crash to 98,000, and then it's probably gonna go here. So basically, if I'm had to decide whether I'm going to buy anything, I'm probably gonna be waiting for a total free if it's gonna go down to here. Otherwise, I don't care, to be honest. I'm already highly invested. If it's going to go and explode from here at $2 trillion, I'm going to be making money. But if it's going to go down to this area, 850, $900 billion, I could be thinking about adding something to my spot bags or maybe a little bit in futures as well. So talking about as well, guys, very important to do it again. Bitcoin dominance, very important, 58.1%. So what I could be expecting right now is that if BTC is probably going to continue to go down, and then he's going to have his final, I would say, Q4 parabolic rally, which I don't know if it's going to be parabolic, but could be going to maybe 140, 150. That's my expectation. Then I would say that Bitcoin dominance, it could be doing something like that. So it's probably going to go down a little bit more. Okay, then it's probably going to go and try to reclaim this area around maybe 60%, 62%, and then it's going to do the ABC, like similar to what we discussed before. So it will take a little bit longer than um, other altcoins, but it could be seen for basically drop to here, then Bitcoin dominance coming back to here, where BTC could be having a correction, and then a final pump. So let's say by maybe October, end of October, we could be seeing Bitcoin to grab all the liquidity and then pump like there is no tomorrow. And then basically the final, I would say, distribution where the market cartel, market makers are going to benefit from, from shitcoins. We should be seeing like again, A, B, C. That should probably be the target for altcoins. Can they go lower? Certainly, yeah. But I would say for me, once they're gonna go here, they're gonna go way way higher, and then basically once we're gonna go to this point, I'm probably gonna be out of the game. Very important. Now, last one I want to discuss today. Is the stock market. Okay, so stock market as well, basically going into a into a rampage, but at the same time, we're now hitting an important level of resistance. The reason why I'm still a little bit doubtful and I'm basically not buying anything right now is the fact that although BTC is going down, S&P 500 basically haven't had any correction. And my fear is that in general, I see crypto going down first, then I see the S&P 500 to follow. That's usually what I see happen. So whenever the S&P then is going to, let's say, stabilize. Okay, let's say, for example, the BTC goes down to 98K, then I could be expecting, the BTC is going to go to 98K, S&P 500 could probably go going down to, I don't know, 6,000, something like that. Then it's going to be the time where I'm going to say, I'm going to buy whenever the S&P has gone down. But right now, still on a rampage. We need to see this like next couple of weeks as well, next month. I don't know when the FOMC is going to be, but I think this September is going to be very important. However, still expecting fuckery coming right now, make everybody scared, and then basically have a very nice, Q4 or even like a Q1 2026. That's what I can see. Alrighty, guys. I really hope you enjoy this video. And as always, if you want to basically elevate your trading game, you want to get to the next level, I highly recommend you to come and join our VIP. Uh, we are basically a community of there is myself. There are also so many professional traders here. They're not like the typical traders that do support and resistance guys. They are very, very, I mean, that's the level we are talking about, guys, here. So if you want to learn from me, from them, and also from like an investment point of view, you also can have from here chart like altcoin analysis request whenever you want. That's actually very important. If you want to analyze a coin and you're asking me, we are always online. We're not the typical group that gives you some signals and then disappears. We're always there to give you trading ideas, to educate, and to really try to make you a better trader or investor. It's a good investment. I highly recommend you to try. But of course, if you are just here to copy and paste and you don't care about anything, just want to turn $100 into $2 million, so many other groups where you could benefit on, but probably not ours. Anyway, guys, you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow for another day. Take care and see you soon.